Oh, hi. Hi, we're live on a Saturday.
Isn't this lovely?
Yeah, it's so great.
What time did
Well,
you get up this morning?
8:45.
Oh, you've done well.
I don't know. We're just waiting. Nobody's with us right now. No one's. People probably thought I wasn't coming on because I'm late. It happens. Saturdays are hard.
There's people that will have their attention or their alerts set to the wonderful Jody Seeley's going live. Sad movies.
As people join, please say hello in the comments, and we're just going to give people another minute. Gives me another minute to wake up a little bit. We're good to go.
What's in your cup today?
It's just coffee.
Like, for real, it's just coffee. Like, it's not red wine. It's not.
No, it's coffee.
Yeah.
And it has vanilla flavored oat milk because that's my fave. Hi, April. Good morning.
Hello, April.
Hi, Rhett.
There's Rhett.
How was your mountain goating yesterday?
It was great to see Rhett on your show.
I know. Cool dude. Good morning.
It was even better when you disappeared.
When Rhett took the show. I know. I told him he broke through the ice. He's going to be a regular character now. Kind of like you.
Oh, that's unfortunate, Rhett. The pay sucks. And, well.
You get paid an opportunity. Did you ever work a job that told you that? Maybe that's just the radio world where they like to tell you that they pay you in addition an opportunity.
Yeah.
Kind of like musicians get told the pay's not great, but you're going to get great exposure.
Yeah.
People love it when you try to pay their bills with exposure.
I guess it depends what you're exposing, really.
Well, but I've never really tried. Not what you're saying.
What are you saying that I'm saying?
Okay, Ann Max. I'm sorry I'm a little short this month, but you know what? I have a pretty good Twitter following or whatever. I'll tweet about you for the month and let's just call this bill even. You think they'd go for it?
Work for you, huh?
I haven't never tried, I said. Okay. Welcome to Virtual Coffee Club. Rhett says thank you to you. I'm not sure why. You can have a brotherhood of the characters on the show.
That's right.
I'm just happy to be here this morning. The exorcism that I had to perform to get nighttime demon Jody out and a somewhat okay version for online was tough this morning. I'm not going to lie.
Well, that's I'm glad you feel presentable.
I don't, but I was like, fuck it, we're going anyway. Whatever. I'm in my pajamas. My hair looks like a squirrel nested in it, and it is what it is today. But I appreciate you coming on to hang out for a little bit.
Yeah, this is fun.
I thought that because if people follow, and you may or may not know, that Mike and I started a podcast show together to kind of just bring some laughter and joy to people.
Yeah.
Like, really, we just record ourselves being idiots, and we hope that somebody will feel better about themselves when they listen to it. We weren't able to record this week because you have like a real person, real job. Like, you're really serious this week.
I have a career job. Yes, I do, Miss Seeley.
Yeah. Oh, I've got a career. It's just loosely defined compared to yours. Yeah. Can we talk? Are we allowed to talk about it or no?
Yeah, we won't say any names, but we could definitely talk about it.
But as part of your job, you're on an emergency response team.
Yes.
That obviously responds to emergencies, and you had one of those this week.
We did, yeah. We had a little truck rollover north of Canal Flats in BC. So I don't know, Wednesday about 9 o'clock I took off for there, and Thursday about 9 o'clock at night I got home, and in the end, everything's okay.
Yeah, which is great. Good news. But I was like, so that takes priority over recording a podcast. Okay.
I know it seemed pretty irrelevant at the time.
No, it was fine. So then I thought, well, we'll just come on this morning
and have some humor.
And you can entertain people while I try to wake up.
Well, here's my thought behind this, because you gave me throngs of notice.
Uh-huh.
I believe it was 8:55. You said, hey, you want to come join me?
Yeah. Like, tell me you're up and what are you doing? Yeah.
So Tuesdays, you kind of do, what are your Tuesdays? They're thankful Tuesdays, or they're talking Tuesdays, or what do you do?
I don't think Tuesday has a theme.
Okay. Wednesday is
WTF Wednesday.
Yeah.
Then we're Thankful Thursday.
Thankful Thursday. What's Fridays are when you get the ultra cool people on, like Rhett.
Like Rhett. Fun Friday. Yeah.
Fun Friday. So what is Saturday? Like, holy shit, Saturday. Jody's awake.
Yeah. And then Sunday's like, no.
No.
We don't do Sundays anymore.
Oh. Well, that's good.
Yeah. Saturdays are like, send in the clowns.
Can you do that again?
No.
You're a really good singer.
No, I wasn't really. It was more like talk singing.
Yeah. That was awesome.
Yeah.
It's morning coffee. I have my water for your morning coffee chat.
Okay, so in the realm of us talking about what we normally talk about in the podcast each week is we kind of touch on some of the trending things, the things that are happening in the world, weird stories, things like that.
Some of the most useless information ever.
Yeah. So I decided last night, I was like, you know what? I think I was probably inspired by my conversation with Rhett yesterday morning, and he was talking about how he started doing all of these TikTok videos. And I get sent quite a few different funny ones from my son who watches TikTok. And so I thought, you know what? I'm going to go on TikTok and just see what all the hubbubalub is.
Yeah.
You lose pockets of your life in that thing.
Oh, yeah.
Like you can't stop watching.
It is like a train wreck. You have to watch until either you fall asleep, your battery dies, or someone catches you.
And really, it was like, my phone was going to die. Like, that's why I stopped.
That's what I just said.
Like, I was sending people, I put some on my Insta story. Like, people are doing crazy things in this world. And like I said to Rhett yesterday, I don't know if TikTok would have taken off as much without COVID.
Oh, I still think it would have. You just would have seen more ridiculous things happening in adult institutions.
Well, April said she did the same thing with TikTok yesterday. Thank you, girlfriend. Don't leave me hanging alone here. But it's like, it's crazy. Does it inspire me to create my own TikTok videos? Hell no. Like, I would be horrific at any of this dancing stuff and the whatever. And I don't.
Because you are coordinated, let me tell you. Baby giraffe on roller skates has nothing on you.
I know. And people think that, I don't know. People think I should be, but I'm not. But what a weird world. Like, what a weird, strange world.
That's it.
But the thing with that Rhett was saying yesterday, and I don't know, because you've gone on TikTok a little bit.
Oh, yeah.
That there's like communities that start to create there, and you can follow. Like he said, there's a lot of people in his recovery world that are on there doing, so they kind of connect and chat through there. And it looks like people with like whatever hashtag FYP means.
What does that mean? Rhett, what does that mean? Do you know? Or is he still on?
If there's any TikTok geniuses out there, I think it has something to do with like following. Like that's how they try to get you to follow them.
Your peeps, or I don't know.
I don't know.
Mind your peeps.
I don't know. For your For You page. What does that mean? Like someone has to teach us TikTok this morning, and I'm usually pretty versed in the platforms, but not this one. Tara says, I'm a TikTok virgin. I'm afraid to go there.
Oh, Tara, you have no idea the stuff you're going to see there. It is absolutely amazing.
Tara, honest to goodness, you should check it out because there's a lot of people do a lot of life hack things on there, and there's a lot of cooking related things.
Tons of food stuff. I'm like we talked about it. I'm a foodie.
Like I watched this whole thing about how to make a freaking egg sandwich last night. Like it's there's so many things.
You want to know the one that I learned the best? Is how to turn hot dogs into a heart-shaped omelet.
What?
Yeah, it's okay.
Hot dogs into a heart-shaped omelet.
Yeah, it's all good.
Well, and I watched one on these girls were trying to make looked like a salami flour to put on a charcuterie board.
A salami flour?
Salami. So they're like taking the pieces and they're putting them over this edge of a wine glass to make it. But I'm just really like, how many times their hands slid out, like they overtouched the meat. I would not eat their charcuterie plate if you paid me. Like it was just like, quit petting the salami. And I'm not sure I thought I'd ever say that out loud on a video either, but just
that's a fabulous line for someone like you to use. Could you do me a favor and stop petting my salami? So
Robin says that it's content specifically for you and your preferences. And Rhett said that we could have he says Tic Tac. I don't know why.
Hey, it's all good.
Tic Tac tutorial day.
You know, we should just have Rhett on here today with us because he seems way more intelligent than me at this.
Well, I'm sorry. That opens it up to everyone in the club if we're going based on intelligence and you.
True story.
I just know that you've gone down the TikTok
rabbit hole.
Oh, Hillary says the kids are calling it Tic Tac. Oh, so Rhett's hip with the kids. Hey, Corey. Tara wants to know more about the hot dog that became a heart-shaped omelet. Like there's
okay. No, stop.
That's like the new YouTube.
Stop.
That's what it is.
So you have your hot dogs. I have a pencil because I'm up in our office here.
Okay.
And they take all the hot dogs and they put them into a pot of boiling water, like most people would cook hot dogs. When you pull it out, you cut it down to about here. Then you peel it apart and fold it back under itself, and it creates a heart. You put a toothpick, you put the egg omelette-y stuff inside, cook it on both sides, game on. Looks like a heart. End of discussion. I'll make one for you, Tara. That's true love.
Yeah. Well, I'll just drink some coffee. Anyway, that's what's really on my mind today is TikTok is crazy. And there's some, like, most of it's pretty entertaining and good. And then every once in a while, you're like, ooh, is my kid going to see that? Like, that's not appropriate. Like, people walk the line in it.
Well, yeah, I'm not going to. Yeah.
I mean, and that happens on every social platform. So it's not whatever. But for the most part.
Yeah.
It was kind of fascinating.
Hey, let's switch gears. What's on your agenda? Because the polar vortex has passed.
Hang on. Tara just said she's in.
All right.
True Love Omelets. And April's looking forward to your first TikTok video, Mike. Me too, April. Me too.
Oh, there would be a following, wouldn't there? Falling out. That's for sure.
There would be falling, I'm pretty sure, regardless of whatever kind, but it would be entertaining. We hope that, like, shameless plug moment, and then I'll go to your question, is that you will check out Mike and I's new podcast show. It is now up on Apple Podcasts. We're working on other platforms as we build it, but you can also grab it off either of our social media, and it's called Say What Now Podcast. So
it is full of some of the most useful information you will never use.
Look at this idea. Tara said Mike and I should have a cook-off. Yes.
We could do that. But we need to do something cool with it if we're going to do that, because Tara's kind of a big deal, and I'm not really a big deal at all. But let's get some people that would donate money, and we could donate it to a charity or something.
Oh, maybe we could do it during the Community Wellness Challenge.
Sure, we could.
You guys could cook off on cooking something healthier, Like maybe not a hot dog omelet, like maybe something a little healthier. And we'll do it during the wellness challenge.
Seeing if I can draw on your face on my screen.
Well, yeah. So what did you ask me before? Something about a vortex.
The polar vortex. Let me rewind that. The polar vortex is gone.
Wow.
What are you going to do for the weekend, friend?
We're going to go snowshoeing today.
Snowshoeing?
Mm-hmm.
Huh.
That's fun. I like it.
You mustn't need very big snowshoes because you only got tiny little feet.
Yeah. Well, thankfully, snowshoes go by weight. So then I require a titch bit longer of a pair. Yeah. So be good. We don't own that shit. It's fine.
I can't believe you swore on a Saturday.
A couple of times. I told you the exorcism wasn't as successful today. So
I'm gonna be honest. I get the feeling that there is a TikTok group for you potty mouths out there.
There's lots of people who were swearing on the TikTok for sure. I heard that last night.
I've gone down the rabbit hole there, and there is some crazy stuff.
You know what I also find fascinating with this platform, if I can talk TikTok to death, I guess.
Oh, it's your show. Keep talking.
No, but the other thing that's fascinating for it is the exposure opportunity, although we joked about that earlier. But if you're an artist and one of your songs is used for these videos over and over and over again, that must be really great for those artists.
That's not the exposure I thought you were talking about after some of the TikTok videos I seen.
I know.
But okay.
Like for real, for seriousness. Like I'm curious. I would be curious to see what the
royalties are.
Yeah, like
would there be royalties?
He doesn't pay a lot because I can't imagine there's much for royalties paid on there. They'd have to do some, but I would be interested to see even the return on investment in if people are going and downloading those songs or like how the popularity of those songs is associated with TikTok. Somebody's got to do a study on that.
Yeah, they should.
Probably people in the music industry are on that because they would have been on it. But interesting. Hillary says it's also good exposure for visual artists too. I've seen a lot of photographers that have cool, like I saw lots of cool slideshow things on there.
Who's this Hillary? She seems extraordinarily intelligent.
Yeah, she's Hillary. You'll have to creep her, I guess. I'm sorry, Hillary. Watch out for that. Yeah. Yeah,
that's all good. Hillary, don't mind. I don't bite.
You don't lie on the coffee club, okay? True.
Yeah.
Trending this week?
Sorry?
Did you see anything else trending this week? Oh, Hillary's with Rhett, so it automatically makes her way cooler than us.
Yeah, because like Rhett's got the Tic Tac and the TikTok, and like he's yeah.
Yeah. Well, thanks for hanging out with us, Hillary.
That's great.
Well, thanks for doing that charity work and hanging out with Rhett also. Much appreciated. I'm just kidding.
Rhett's a good guy.
No, I got to be able to tease him a little bit. That's what friends are for.
Huh. All right. Okay, so you're going snowshoeing. What are you doing tonight? Beautiful Saturday night. It's supposed to be clear. So maybe the stars and stuff.
Am I supposed to stargaze then? I don't have a telescope.
Well, aren't you one of those people you don't do stars, you do the moon?
I like the moon. I'm a selenophile. Yeah.
Yeah, they just put some satellite and robot up there and they're checking for old dried up rivers and stuff.
Mars,
so maybe you can go up there.
We've got it on Mars. Isn't that
what I don't know. You should head up there with them because you're quite a moonologist.
No. Selenophile, it's called. The full moon's next week.
Okay. Yeah. News that I heard. You know what? It's there's not much. Oh, here's the big news. Anyone flying internationally into Canada now has to quarantine in a designated government hotel for 3 days at their own expense.
Well, that's not new.
No, it's not new, but they've actually found a price for it now.
It's $2,000.
No, it's less than that. It's $325 a day. And that includes your room, your food, and your security.
Oh.
You could get personal security.
Okay. I watched a news story on CBC about this.
Yes.
And I'm just a little bit curious.
Yeah.
And I know there'd be a lot of theory that comes into play with this, but just for a second, why exactly have they covered the hotels and the hallways in plastic? Like, this looks like a scene from that show.
Exorcism, like you did this morning. Excellent.
Or like a murder scene. Like, I'm like, really? We have to line everything in plastic?
Yeah, it seems.
Because the COVID people that may or may not have it from their flight are gonna like lick the walls. Like, why don't I don't understand?
Here's my question. Why didn't we do this in the beginning?
Yes, Hillary's it's like E.T.
Yeah.
Exactly like E.T. They've got the weird suits. They've got the plastic freaking tubes. Like,
I mean, any second, you're just waiting for the dudes from Ghostbusters to come in and it's going to be all over.
Yeah. Well, if they could just ghost bust the virus out, I guess that would be a good thing. But
that's my question. Why didn't they do this in the beginning when people were coming in internationally?
I don't know. I don't know if it's to try to freak people out from the variant or if the variant is that serious. Like, I don't know. And I think that's the thing with our world is we really don't know what to trust anymore. And that's the problem, is we are just these floating people who aren't sure. And so that's where people who are putting out misinformation on it have any sort of clout and gather following, is because people just really don't know what. And so if you're extremely creative, like, this is your time, you could make up anything right now. People will believe you.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. You should make something up. You know, something that's good anyways.
Oh, yeah. Only twice in my life have I ever done 2 pranks that were pulled off well. And you were a part of one of them.
What was that?
So the first one I ever did was when I worked radio back when it was invented. And we were on an Okotoks station and we talked all the time about Brad Pitt and Angelina Jolie's place in Bragg Creek.
Oh, yes.
And so that caught on well. The second was we did an April Fool's joke when they first announced that the Canadian Finals Rodeo was going to be leaving Edmonton. And we had the mayor, we had Dennis Halstead, we did this whole thing about how High River was going to put in a bid for the Canadian Finals Rodeo. And people believed that so well. And actually, I danced along the line of feeling so proud of us and so ashamed that I tricked people. But people believed us so much. Like, we had people offering sponsorship opportunity. We had people going to give us panels. Like, it was crazy.
We sucked him in hook, line, and sinker. And it was, I remember Dennis, we were texting back and forth as it was going on. And he said to me, he goes, I just heard from the guys at Dodge and they asked if this was real. And, you know, we heard from different implement dealers and different tractor companies and everything, wondering how they could get on board. And it was, that was fun. Yeah.
And so I still, to this day, walk the line of feeling proud of us for creating a great practical joke, all in good-natured humor. But it reminded me that when you are in a trusted position, maybe this can be like a public service announcement for anyone who's in these positions currently. Like, you have a responsibility to be a provider of truth, because you can use your power for evil and not good. And it's so easy.
Every day's April Fool's when you're in a political position.
Yeah. For real. So what's on your hat? What's a waddle?
A waddle. That's the Ginger Ninja. Joel Liddell's Ranch Supply.
Oh.
Yeah.
Is he our official sponsor of the coffee chat?
He was the closest cap to the desk before we started because...
Thanks, Joel, for sponsoring the show. Your invoice is in the mail.
Exactly.
It'd be great.
Yeah.
Well, okay, we've gone over time.
Really?
Yeah,
how much time do you get? Like,
well,
you have to pay by the minute?
No, I usually try to stick to about 20 minutes.
I realize you want to get out.
People have Saturdays to get back to.
You want to get out and get snowshoeing.
Yeah. I'm gonna have some wiener heart breakfast. I don't know what to call that thing. But
It's okay, Jody. I think we should just call it quits. You go pet your salami and everything's going to be okay.
No, but it was really how much she was touching that. It was
you don't need to explain to us.
I feel like I do. So, anyway, thank you for connecting. Thanks for our impromptu podcast edition of the week.
That's okay.
We'll get back in recording next week. Yeah,
it'll be a lot of fun, and I look forward to hearing from Tara. I'm excited.
Yeah, so go check out Say What Now podcast,
where you will learn everything you need to know for the next 365 days weekly.
Yeah. Brought to you by Waddle. Okay. Have a great rest of your Saturday, friends. We will see you back here Monday morning, 9 a.m. Mountain Standard Time. Have a great day.